Hello from Southern Ontario, Canada. It's February 22nd. February 2nd. So, two of the biggest, if not the two biggest, news stories in the world right now are the European farmers' revolt and the Texas border crisis. Now, at first blush, it might appear that there's very little similarity between the two. Oh, I meant to say the stories are so big that here in Canada, our mainstream media can't even ignore them. They can spin them and downplay them, and they are, but they're not ignoring them. These are big stories on a global level. Anyways, we go to Europe. In France, it's almost 90% support of the population behind the farmers. And these farmers' protests, revolts, whatever you want to call them, they've been going on for over a year. It's just coming to a crisis point. The thing is, the population is realizing in the Western European countries that their sovereign nations are handcuffed by being part of the European Union Parliament, which dictates a lot of the farming practices, laws, rules, regulations, restrictions, etc., upon, again, their sovereign nations, be that France, Germany, Poland, etc. And of course, the European Union Parliament's dictates come from the WEF. It's a great awakening going on over there. So now we come to the American border crisis. So some eyes being opened here as well, because while the mainstream media in the States pits it as, I'll just say, Texas against Washington, it's an oversimplification, but yeah, it's not inaccurate either. So a lot of people saying, well, hey, wait a minute. Let's take a step back and look. How do these people walk through the Darien Gap, up through Panama, across Mexico, and show up at the border with new Nikes, a topped-up credit card, and a topped-up phone card? Oh, you don't say. UN funds and way stations, and is that right? Well, yeah, it is right. Again, the mainstream media in the States is downplaying that, if mentioning it at all. But it can't be ignored, the reality of. So then, the American individual sits back and goes, well, wait a minute, don't we fund a good deal of the UN? Indeed. And Canada does as well. Sorry, my apologies, not my call. So, there's a lot of American people realizing it doesn't start, the mass migration issue doesn't start and stop in Washington. All spins back to the WEF again. It's a great awakening going on, and we're in sore need of it.